それでは始めるとしよう、ディーン。世界を絶望で染め上げる暗き週末のおとぎ話を。
あなたから教わった全てをそこに込めてお返しします。
故郷のない私がこんな気持ちになれるなんて
何やってんだろうな俺は。
残念ですがここでお別れです。やっぱり戦うしかないんだ。
皇族への不敬、平にご容赦を。
力と剣は己の続き。
今こそ新旧の区別はなしだよ。
君たちにも
ありがとう。
風と女神の影。
私たち魔女を魂まで隷属された存在であるの。
たった今何をしたのか分かっているのか。終わっちまったやつ相手にうだうだ足踏みしてる場合かよ。
さあ行くわよ。シンクロ完了。
とどめだ。
よしクローゼせいぜい生き
や
延びろ。
めてください、お願いですから。皆さんの最後の悪あがき楽しみにさせていただきますよ。
よかろう。ならば抗ってみせるがいい。
お待たせリーン君たち。
特務支援課強制捜査を開始する。行くぞトールズ士官学院7組。英雄伝説1000の奇跡4。
Halo. Aku kemana ya? Hai guys. Posisi tadi seperti ini. Kita pendekatan kanan kali ya? Atau di bawah kali ya? Halo semua, welcome back to my channel. Kalau suara gak ada, kasih tau ya guys ya. Kecilan. Well, condolence. Kita yang 8
I'm on it.
7 ya lah. Takut kecilan. Terus grafiknya naik. Masih bisa sih. Jangan dah. Utama buat record aja ya. Kalau nge-lag tinggal gue turunin aja ke media. Oke. Inferno mama isi melainkan Jepang kan hard. Kita normal aja lah. Aku nggak mau mencari santai dalam game ini.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose. By feather. In time, we long for a return to the...
Akhir-akhir ini mau hujan. Tes. Masuk. Apa tang suara gamenya masuk?
Is this weather perfect or
What?
The brisk ocean breeze,
Sing,
wide open
please.
sea,
You
smells
knew.
like a new journey on our horizon.
Olija.
I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adol.
Adol.
Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
Can't to me. Adol Kistin. I am get in you. I get X. Do you come? Do you feel it? Set. I am get X in you come. Do you it set? Do you feel? Apa kamu?
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol! Dogi! So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
What sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one
I
big
guess
culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetin flower.
Selcetin flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Selceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Otak boleh. Otak dan kanan. Ya lumayan loh. Dulu gue main grafik, pakai grafik apa ya? Juni itu. Oh iya. Belum ada VG, masih VG lama.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Kalau nggak salah sih, I guess it's good.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but
It's,
we have some
coming to
extraordinary sights
Saudi.
coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
But here
Mountains? No,
No.
wait.
is
those are
saying
islands.
islands.
Attention all passengers.
Extension.
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle.
Bentar.
Allow me to express
Pas
my
beli dia
gratitude
tuh
to
buat
you
apa
for
nih?
sailing with us on the
Dia
Adamas
bukan
today.
Juni bulan puasa
If you look to our
kemarin.
left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf,
Kalau
famous for
nggak
its
salah
sprawling
sih,
archipelago.
VGA. Maret, Juni. Maret, Juni.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
Understand.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adol.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
It can't be! Pirates!
Pirates. Bajak laut.
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall!
Silhouette. Pingu bagus kan ya? Semoga sih pingu bagus ya.
Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc!
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit
Must
on the puny
be
side, ain't he? Sure
same.
you know which way to hold that
Fair.
thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
What do you think, Sip?
Why else do you think? Everybody's got to make a living one way or another.
Ini aja.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Salah tuh. Dah. Oh. Ih, lupa. Tulang keluar gede, ngomong ya? Ini sih kali ya?
Damn it all! Rotten
Ayo
punk.
bikin,
You're in for it now.
patah aja kali ya? Imperial no.
Bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Fine then. I'll take care of him myself. Done saying your prayers?
Ya. Oh. Harus bisa.
You're pretty skilled.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Sikap.
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess, I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
But
We have already apprehended the captain.
capture.
Right this way.
So we.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Zaman sekian lang.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how
Leave.
this goes. Any
Because
room you had to
any
parley
time.
was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Iyo. Bentar guys ya, sebentar. Apa ya? Tag. Mana? Timnya apa? Arigato. Kasih like-nya. Nordic. Yes. Gooseberry. Chapter 1. Carnuts.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the
ocean.
The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
Fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glea fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line.
simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that.
Still,
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I think we've been episode selesai. Mati. Apa tuh? Isn't single final. So, a bit.
Now, Adol, though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but...
Let's see.
Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now?
Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Really?
Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adol? This do anything for you?
I don't know. Someone should be. We cannot block it. Kami tak bisa. Tidak tahu. Sama aja sih. Cicip. I don't know.
Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your face.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
It's a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. To say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh?
Me? Oh iya, gue
Well, for our
kayak
humble
nasi
business
gue
to
belum
prosper,
upload.
of course.
Udah tamu
What
tapi
else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
my eyes. It does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why your Ruth
Very
Fairy's poster girl.
poster.
Makes me want to spend
Make
3
me
days and
suspend
nights
today
drinking
and
this
tonight
tavern down
drink.
to its last drop.
Drop.
And I do it all with a smile. The
Smile.
more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind.
Sally.
I'm the daughter of the owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Let me know. Hey, you gave me all ability. It's for hospitality.
You mean that story about the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you? Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
Really big
By the
hump.
way, Adol,
By the way,
I know this Sea King's throne is a big
Double
deal and all,
down.
but we got some other things to take care of first if we're
By the
sticking
way.
around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to
this
sell
is Zelda.
Quite right. With
Quick
that in
like
mind,
which
I
man
plan to
I
pay the
went to
local
play
clinic a visit.
to a clinic
Upon our
visit.
arrival, I noticed a
Upon
flyer
arrival,
that said they were
say
recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
in the book.
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a
Welcome
brawny
addition.
fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no?
Milita.
The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great.
Yeah, too.
Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Candidate.
Sure do. Let's
Sure
get out there and
do.
follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Gua ya kemarin kan versi Jepangnya gue nggak ngetik apa nggak, tapi sekarang bisa lah. One set quiz. Tapi strength nggak, gua mah lucky, tak gua naikin lakinya. Tuh kita di sini juga boleh sih. Normal tuh, normal saja. Normal aja dah. Gua gak terlalu lima fps. Pinletnya hike, audio, foto, comparison. Tekan foot, gamepad.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then.
Then.
Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me.
Seek me.
Seek me.
Adol, you good?
I think thanks.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adol? Catch you both later then.
Tapi tidak. Gue bikin probably for 2K aja monitornya.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might Roman to be.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However,
They say
I'm flat.
It's thanks to the Baltic Sea Force that we're still able to do. They're the one
not having.
On a set, the militia. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, it's nothing. Shouldn't be. Yeah. Hut. Hut. Yeah.
Bisa loh. Ya S9 bisa sih. Aslinya nggak bisa ya.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Alright.
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now.
So
we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Oh, you got a job for us?
Not bit.
Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you? Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
Face? Apa tuh face? Dan uang? Don't worry about it.
Let me guess. The pay's giving you second thoughts? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
I think the anyway, let me a bit I do it out.
Oh man, that figures. Our commander's not in right now, so it's not like we could have gone over the nitty-gritty anyway. He should be back tomorrow though. So maybe swing by again around noon and hear us out. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
And you and do me.
Seek me.
Seek me.
This
way. Di sini. Tolong cari aku. Aja main.
Seek me.
Seek me.
Right here.
Like here.
Find
me. Iya, chill. Tuh easy. Si hidup tadi bontotnya. Swordsman, pedang, hear me. Apa kamu? I give us a pick up healing.
Bestow you
Mana
enough
power.
Defeat.
Finish the skill.
I'm sorry.
I don't
any details. My name
is
Leela. Who are you?
What are you? Sing a lot.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
Help me. What isn't? Iya, di mana? What happened to you?
I have been.
Aslan gue tahu sih. Di mana? Di level cut out competency. Copy dan Dr. Fire.
So the shell spoke to you.
How to
Very
fail
curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
We still don't know. I can escape here. I don't notice this, I guess. I think.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Yep, I was an adventure. Guys, figurata. Guys, tunggu sebentar.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adol, it seems to find us instead. Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke
Some
around for some intel.
intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic
Dan
has
buat
hired me on as a
dipikasikan.
temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
Mantap ya. Setiap main game-game yang cerita panjang tuh kadang bikin ngantuk ya. Apa ya? Terlalu nyaman. Siapa tuh? Refresh. Tulisan atas sudah ada. Gak bisa. Wah, sayang mati. Oh iya, S9 bisa loncat. Oh, adol. Sedih. Ayo begitu. What? I like have anything that's not doing.
Well, sorry to disappoint. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Sebenarnya ingat minit tunggu 10 detik.
So you do know of it.
Sudah that hits. Iya kawan.
I won't hold back this time. Speed. Gotcha.
Gigi. Jatuh.
power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Let's captain and bolts.
Leela? Never heard of her.
Never.
Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Son, I didn't pick the grill. What are you doing?
And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder. Grieger. Hardly. Most times they skulk around out of sight. Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good. Well, aren't we popular?
Popular. Mobil nanti kita stay.
What was that just now?
Bumoto.
What in hell did you just do to us?
I don't know. What's the manager?
It couldn't be.
What did
Nothing
me?
like this has ever happened with me and my old man. Now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
So long. I got a quick question.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman, a pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a...
Son of a...
Handcuffs? Made of mana?
Mana?
You! What did you pull this time?
I don't know.
Don't exactly see a keyhole anywhere.
Here anywhere.
Stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Got that. Mengerti kau.
No luck.
Relax.
Might well be a curse of some kind. Hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
What did they like an episode?
He knows more about mana than I do. Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate matter. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist. Huh. Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
I can sit take in video.
Already put 2 and 2 together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Baltic Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Yes. Buti terus betul.
Hey, don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this.
Itu virus. Dan sepatu laut perempuan. Asumsi lebih dapat. Kamu mengenai sesuatu. Other knows nothing. Yeah, I go 7.
Hey, Princess. Back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you. Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
Itu. Kamu sebenarnya.
Should have figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you.
Goks.
Wait a sec.
Diki.
Wasn't that
Double
swordsman she threw down with on the
XD1.
Atlas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Halo Dek. Terus apa Dek?
Just making
I
small
said
talk.
small talk. Diki.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Kapan nih nongkrong, Dek? Nongkrong kapan nongkrong?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you
Jangan
to quit
bucin
calling
mulu.
me that?
Oh? Who might this
Boy
boy be?
me.
He's the swordsman
I
Grimson
saw
told me to look
Grimson
into.
told me to look
Request
into.
from the Jarl.
Request from Ada.
Now I remember. He was
I
a
remember he
passenger
was
on the
passing up
Adamas.
the Adamas. Kajalif. Second.
I see.
I
So we have here not
see.
only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles.
Mana with a physical
What's more,
sticker.
the latter has rendered you
Of
unable to
Spectre
separate from the
former.
former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the
Dia mau
remainder
berapa
of the
PC?
day here in Car.
PS.
But why?
It
PS4.
wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing.
Mobil nggak ada mobil.
This may even be to your
PS4.
benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those
and
under our rule live
live
and think?
and things.
I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
I seen fair.
Not to
Assassin
mention, it
Dick
is possible for
Woman
this turn of
DPS.
events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
In any way.
There are those who would be only too pleased to
So
regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to
You would have-
voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
Instant? Apain? Instant?
All right already. I get the message.
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltic Sea Force.
PS kok.
I can imagine, especially if that was your first encounter with our people. No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolve. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Deskripsikan Speck PC gue kan. Speck PC gue mah rahasia. What I'm doing with the Nordics X Nordics concept when with here on us until we manage to sit to free.
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
PlayStation. Sony mau bangkrut. Jangan. Gue kena kopi nih lagi. Cuma nambahin lagi. SECARA. I can do this all the things that could exist. Order aja. Bonus guys. Let's practice. Kabel dia. Agenda. Apa ada agenda? Oke, fail. Saya mau keliling kota. Taking a long shirt, I know. Mungkin dia punya panjang. Saya tidak. Ini aja. Don't can do me wrong. I'm to take slice for it. I Winston, I can just. I like it all not. Takut. Jai. Maybe to take it of this idea. Apa kamu buka di baju? Sense otomatis. You closet di baju. Free wafers. Tuh stick PS. Oh stick PS tuh. Ada mas. Back in with hacking indexing has. I can sell in Astra Clinic.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrities standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess.
Thank you, Rekia. Terima kasih.
Is something the matter?
No, it's just...
It's
You don't seem
scary.
to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are.
Ready, yo?
Already. Step right in.
Already.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
Tuh kan,
This goes on
tiba-tiba
the
dah
outside.
ada
You just put it on, like so.
six choice.
I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Guys, X maybe stop. X maybe to stop.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison. But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Mana?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do
Gracias.
wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
Memories of yourself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then.
And then
Your
gonna
words
kill
won me
me.
over. Even if that bit about memories went over my
of
head.
the hit.
I knew you'd come around.
Come on.
See? What did I say?
Not everything is fake. See what's it gonna.
Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her
Fake
credit for.
thing.
As for Mirabelle,
Mirabelle.
I hear she has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da!
Dun, dun, dun.
The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
More like I can. Di pala ikaw kung sa kabawan. I can. Kubaldi kita.
You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Gede to, gede to.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Gede to.
Not even I thought it would go
Sa
this
sarap.
well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it?
To sex.
You should probably be on your way, Adol.
Winway adol. Simpson sim. So mini drama. Iya, gue bingung nih cuma satu. Game sound sim. Gila, versi Jepang gue dapet Windows. Hebat. Ya. Idiot air. Nih. Jangan hidup gua kena copyright lagi, pelanggaran lagi. Aduh, puyeng gua kena pelanggaran. Pelanggaran lebih banget ini. Ada yang lebih manis ya. Kepang tuh. Warna hitam. Rahasia Hahahaha. Oh sini gua quit. Oh. Speli ayo. Jarang-jarang kan gue liat.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
Yeah.
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Adol! You showed up just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
Find that as we get together.
Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
The moment is gone.
Yep, we've got our whole roster here. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving.
Get moving.
There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adol. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit. Great. Catch you then.
We can sim a stone.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Kita kemarin pas itu kok nggak beginian deh. Oh.
Let's catch our breath.
Nice work, Adol!
Go time, Karja! Gotcha! Gotcha! There! Gotcha! There!
No! Aku dikasih skill lagi.
Go time, Karja!
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
No.
Damn it all!
Adol?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be...
No way!
What in the world is going on here?
From here. I don't know.
Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adol Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Ah, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adol and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. You already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adol here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Set up us.
Is that right?
It's alright.
Yeah. It's Adol and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you. Let me know if you run out, and we'll come back you up once we're finished tending to. Best of luck to you.
Go time, Karja!
Tapi guring.
Go time, Karja!
Outdoor good.
Found some already.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad? Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get away safely. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son! Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe! Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit.
Profit.
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain.
Complain.
Georgia!
How's that? Whoa!
Incredible.
Incredible.
Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
Properties, Dad.
Good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination? I'm Romes of Carpent Trading, by the way.
Romes Carpent.
Okay,
You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time.
I can serve.
Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Ugh, way to go me. I always did have a way with words. Oh.
Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak. It's nothing special. I'm only doing what any reasonable person would.
Go time, Georgia!
Something's there.
Habis. Tuh. Ay.
Gotcha! I did it! How's that?
Hidup lambat. Hidup. Dua ya? Oh.
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true, these things are immortal.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Well, the only option is to use one of us as bait. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait! I never agreed to anything!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this.
Mati. doang.
Saved? Wow.
Wow.
Way to go, you two. The name's Rafe. This little fella is Ashley. I heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird power of yours that did them in?
I can do one.
That's what I thought.
Norman.
Except you don't look anything like a Norman. Can't say the same for her, though.
Now's not the time to start picking nits. So, what are you doing out here anyway?
I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least. I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy to help if he'd asked them straight up.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town.
And everything.
And that includes you, Rafe. You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me? I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. Sometimes she gives me gifts and I return the favor. That's all. I do wonder if Sasha's alright, though.
I could.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather. Come on, Ashley. Let's get to stepping.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Come to think of sure.
Ito nih.
Gotcha!
Dulu gue gak butuh item, sekarang gue butuh item. Dulu gue gak butuh item apapun, sekarang butuh apa ya? Mati. Ay, kumusan daw, cok. Itu rumah tuh. Butuh tuh situ. Ah, shit man, gak bisa. Sini. Sini, kalau balik. Lumayan. Tapi nggak bisa ambil itemnya. Udah. Udah.
Another one. Down that way.
Siapa tuh? Mantap.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with? This can't be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered.
How's that?
How sluggish can you be? You should have sprung to my aid the moment you spotted me.
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these
But
parts,
no.
though.
That's... What concern is that of yours, pray tell?
Come on. Take a moment out to call of Mom.
You're right. Being ambushed by those creatures has me all of a dither. Oh, goodness. I truly am a pampered, spoiled thing, aren't I?
What in hell is she mumbling about?
My name is Millette.
Millette.
I am
Therefore,
a traveler passing through. Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make of ones so capable as yourselves. You see, I am rather eager to continue
To the
down this
next
highway
town
to the next
here.
town over. But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road, are you?
Not at all. There were no signs of anyone save for myself.
Aye. You're better off calling it quits for now, given the situation. Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
That scream just now. I think it came from over there.
Mungkin pernah gue situ deh.
If so, it'd be a first.
That's Sparrow's lighthouse. Any vessel traversing these waters
Aku lupa
depends on
kali
it.
ya.
I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
Beberapa doang yang gue masih pahamin.
Go time, Karja! Go time, Karja! Form up! Go time, Karja! How's that? Go time, Karja!
Sistemku aja. Move, oh pindah.
Get away from there at once! Blast. There's no time to lose. Those girls are in danger! Who are you two?
Stay back. This
Stay
won't
back.
take us long.
It's a long.
It broke through! It broke through! What? Thank you for coming to my rescue. Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now.
Next of us.
How can I possibly relax? The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts.
Brazilian.
And both my daughter and Rosalind are still in there.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
Family runs the name.
Please, save them! I beg of you!
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice, one those two have to make on their own.
Oh no.
How? All I did was state the obvious. Enough talk. We probably want to hurry.
Sebenarnya ini beda. Yang gue mainin beda Jepang deh kayaknya. Apa gue salah? Apa inget ya? Aku lupa inget deh. Beda deh. Sama ya? Switch! Dia mati suaranya. Switch kerja.
Something's here. Let's get him! Let's get him! Let's get this done!
Gotcha!
Gotta be strong to survive.
Sama. No means pindah. Honest thing. Tak apa ini. God, lumayan dude.
Switch!
Woohoo! Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace. Its defenses look pretty sturdy.
Gotcha!
Let me take a crack at it first.
How's that?
What?
Gotcha! There!
Switch!
Switch!
Yeah! Here I go!
Oh, bisa. Dong naik. Nyawas dong naik. Terus naikin level dulu nih. 500. Dia bisa scale up. Bisa ya? Yes. Yes.
There they are. Can we even make it in time?
It should be a good spot to rest.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash. Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now.
And mommy the man now.
Take this! Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone! And pick on someone your own size! Sash! Adol? Who are you?
Name's Karja.
Karja.
You did good, kid.
Did
Now
you
stay
get-
back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
New skill. Control attack. Double smash. Gak bisa. Gak bisa. Pulang lu. Cepat aja.
Go time, Karja!
What?
Ikut agak
How's that? Crumble! Not a chance! How's this?
Belum. Ay,
Hey! Did they get you? Hope I'm not too late! You're kidding.
Get back on your feet.
Hahaha. Lupa. Dia level 8. Kurang nih. Ini gak bagus sih. The best.
Shatter to bits!
Your turn, Adol! Wipe the floor with it! How's this?
Crumble! Crumble!
How's this?
Shatter to bits!
Peace. Wow.
What in the world? That beast was anything but normal.
Gue udah mati tuh sekali tuh. Dibilang lu non mahal.
Sash! Thank the stars. You're not hurt, are you?
Ya mati.
Oh, Daddy! I was so
Yeah.
scared. Oh, Sash.
We saw how you tackled that thing, Adol.
Tapi
You two were awesome with a capital A.
Capital A.
Right, Commander? I don't.
Bagus ya.
That he does.
But
Even
it
without
out.
that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his
So
years.
young.
He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed. I can't possibly thank you enough.
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adol, Karsha, you've got our gratitude.
Kren.
Rosa, I didn't even realize you left town. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you, too. Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little. So I owe you for saving her, too.
I can see you.
Adol, just what were those creatures?
That's something we're still trying to get a handle on ourselves. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak. Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
Siap. Yuk, halo semua. Spin. Spin. Others are glowing. The beast. Kalau ada suara gue skip aja. Terus ada lagi yang cerita apa tuh gue tuh? I can do it. I just stop. It's really been a bit. Tahu na ada kemana ini. Hello, over here. You're the something like house. I can save my either I am not skip, but I can then. But see to help her and blow the girl. We should prescribe season. I went to a good meal at back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, yeah! Do they even have any empty rooms? Yeah. Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
Oh yeah, adol. The looks thinking.
Heyo! Short time no see!
Almost too short.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't be like
Come on,
that.
buddy.
I know it's a little last minute, but after talking
minute.
stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party?
Welcome party?
For us?
For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
You guess.
Friends?
Son of a...
Oh, for the love of... Fine, I'll go. Happy?
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
The Sandras.
Cause it is. This whole place is completely closed off right now.
Right this way, you two.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked.
Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
So yeah, we still get together here every now and then.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
You keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
So, what is it almost second? What do you think, Aja?
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I
Damn it.
forget though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway. How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure, but the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia's staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I want to...
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes these days.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you waked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not all.
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops? Is that you?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops? Pops!
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's... gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
Oke guys, sekian dulu stream kali ini. Kita lanjut ke minggu depan atau ya jadi lagu deh guys. Udah guys ya, aku matiin kamera dulu. Ke belakang. Oke guys, sekian untuk live streaming kali ini. Oke. Terima kasih yang sudah like, share, dan subscribe channel ini. Dan terima kasih untuk Deki Setiawan yang sudah chat channel ini. Dan terima kasih untuk 8 orang yang sudah like channel ini. Untuk 8 orang yang sudah like channel ini saat live streaming, saya ucapkan terima kasih. Dan saya juga ucapkan terima kasih untuk 15 orang yang sudah setia masih nonton sampai saat ini. Ya, 15 orang ya. Saya pamit undur diri dulu. Apabila ada kesalahan, mohon maaf sebesar-besarnya. Sampai jumpa di live streaming berikutnya. Saya pamit undur diri dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Bye.